Alright, welcome back to the channel guys. What's up guys? Kaise ho? Ela unnaru? Hope everyone is doing great. Holi started with a bang, like legit bang, because actually iske pehle I vlogged something. I placed the camera here, Naisha did not see, she stamped on it, the camera fell down, all the data is wiped. So I'm vlogging again right now. Yeah, we have to do it again, Naishu. That is the reason already I have Holi on me. She is so excited for Holi. We missed all the shots.
song है पीछे रंग बरसे.
पूरा हैदराबाद का Holi is on Pooja.
I'm making some moustache green.
This put this, so you broke my camera almost, you know that? Almost. Luckily it's working now.
We had thandai but no bhang.
We had thandai but no bhang anta.
Yeah, bhang will get you high.
Now we are playing here for a few minutes, little
We'll
thoda
go
sa.
down now.
Down there is in the community a very big festival going on. Already side ka community. See, this is one thing that is good in the community.
I love
Only because she loves color.
Okay, I've been eating so much of food since morning, especially Holi hai na, ghar pe Pooja will make all this fancy stuff. I had like heavy carbs today, feeling very lethargic. I'm not used to eating so much of carbs. I had Kashmiri pulao, one of my favorite dishes that Pooja makes, and then had semia, full on carb loading over today. Handle baga punching anpistunnayi. But then what, I am feeling guilty now because today gym is also closed. Holi time they close the clubhouse. That one thing they should take notice here. We don't need a holiday to work out. You can't force people to stop working out, right? We love doing that. One day we'll have to adjust. Luckily Charan's community badminton is open, so we decided to go and play badminton and burn all those extra carbs. Let's go. Today morning they played Holi here. That's 107 calories burnt. We played like almost two single games, still 108 calories, which is literally a small katori of semia. We have to still burn one full plate of Kashmiri pulao. We have to start the weather reports. Maamulga leda sala. It's getting really hot Hyderabad mein. We have 36 as of today. So my friend wanted to get a new car for his family, an EV specifically, and we went and actually reviewed the XEV9 properly, like how we would actually see the car. For ourselves. Actually, we wanted to buy it, and what all we see inside a car, the specifications, the feel of it, everything, whatever suits our needs. But then we thought it's too big of a car. So for the people who wanted to actually go for a big car as a primary car, I think you have to consider that car. It's really good, drives well. It's got all the gadgets and electronics that a 2025 car has to have. More importantly, out of all, it is not a paid review, which means I can say whatever I want. I mean, even if it's a paid review, it doesn't mean that I'll just fake everything. I'll never do that. And I'll tell the brand that this is something that I found as a flaw, and I will mention it, and they'll be okay with it 99% of the time. In case they don't agree with that, then I'm not going to work with them. All the brands know that who work with me. If it's a fair brand, they'll be like okay with it. Only people who want to try to hide something about their car, about their manufacturing defect, then they're going to say don't say this, or no, the video is not allowed. If they're confident about their product, usually they'll not have any problem. And I think that's how brands should be. But then, like I always say, you have to go test drive it once, feel it for yourself, and only then buy it. So same way, today we're going to drive one more electric car. It's the Volvo XC40. We are going to get a very good deal, so we thought why not? Volvo is also a very good car. We thought we'll go try it out. Other than this, like a lot of people recommended, and I also got great reviews about the BYD Sea Lion. But unfortunately today we do not have the test drive. Tomorrow it's available, so tomorrow we'll go and do it. You want to start from here? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the Chief Criticism Officer channel. First to check the dashboard. Can we place the camera properly or not? Is it vlog friendly or not? Not bad actually. No torque ichebatti. Hello, chuddam. So from last time what we learned is last time's test drive experience. First, we'll have to drive the car, not talk anything about it, then stop, then think about it for some time. Look at it, దూరం నుంచి, think about it very deeply. బయట నుంచి లోపటి నుంచి చూసి దెన్ గివ్ అవర్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. ఐ థింక్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు ఎక్స్క్యూజ్ హిస్ వాయిస్ టుడే. మొత్తం దొబ్బింది. లిటరలీ 8 hours back he was fine. I don't know what happened now.
Age happened now.
He's 8 hours older. సడన్గా దొబ్బింది వాయిస్. అసలు మాట్లాడానికి వస్తే ఎదురా మాట్లాడు.
నేను చెప్తున్నా, డూ యాజ్ మెనీ వీడియోస్ యాజ్ యూ క్యాన్ విత్ మీ. ఇంకో 2-3 daysలో పోయేటట్టే ఉన్నా. ఎండ్కి వచ్చేసింది ఇప్పుడు.
ది ఎండ్ గేమ్ నడుస్తుంది. బై ద వే, అమోల్ ఇస్ హియర్. So, if you guys remember Amol, I don't know, it's very difficult to remember. I don't remember him because he's the first. Are you the same person who flagged off that first ride for me? Bentley days. Bentley 600 I ఉన్నప్పుడు.
To your home, I spoke to your sister. I was there from 100k for there. Flag off. Then I met you at the AOC also.
Flag off was to Goa, right?
Yeah, flag off was to Goa.
The first ride in my life. No, actually second ride to be honest. From Hyderabad to Goa, he came to flag off. I was like shocked. Ever flag off చేయడానికి వచ్చి. That was like a shock, but I feel so good. I mean, ఆ టైంలో కొత్త కదా, I didn't understand what's happening, but now I get it. Good.
So Amol was in Benelli.
No. He was a subscriber. Normal గా వచ్చాడు.
Oh, okay.
The other sir, he spoke. He's like, मैं मिला था. Sriman say you come down in the morning.
अच्छा.
I'll come.
I felt so good, but
After in BMW, we met again in BMW.
that is the second time we met after
After
5-6 years.
Yeah, 5-6 years. Skoda, we were about to meet actually, but we missed because Shiva sir bought the Skoda from us. I was in Skoda.
Oh, first impressions, how do you feel about it compared to the XCV9? Just first impression. కూర్చోగానే ఏమనిపించింది?
Emo, I don't know how to compare it to the XCV9, but it's a very easy car to drive.
Does it feel
It's
big
a-
like a XCV9?
No, this feels more compact, and I think it is more compact.
It is, yeah.
This is probably one segment down in size. If you consider that like a mid-size SUV, this is probably like a crossover. So it's like one segment down in size, and it feels that way. It's a lot smaller. It's a lot easier to maneuver.
So basically, this is going to be your Tiguan replacement. So Tiguan size undi idi.
Right.
Right?
I think this is exactly the
Tiguan.
same size as a Tiguan physically.
I mean, exterior and interior as well.
Interior, I feel like this might be a bit smaller. Usually luxury cars that have the same size on the outside tend to have smaller interiors. They give larger insulation and more panels. Usable space tends to be little less. But yeah, this car feels like you need to be the primary driver. I'm waiting to sit in the back seat because that is my main concern. My concern always with this car was I always loved the looks of this car from the outside.
Yeah,
it has
Volvo
a very
is like
nice
simple design.
It appeals to me. Minimalist, that typical Scandinavian minimalist design is there.
Right.
And I think it ages very well.
Correct.
I think this car after 4-5 years will also still look very good on the road, which is the opposite of, the concern that I had with the Mahindra cars or the new Tata Curve. They're too overly aggressively designed.
Right.
And my concern for them is after a year or two, would you grow tired of those looks?
No big LED stripe.
ఏమో మరి ఉన్నా లేదో తెలియదు కానీ ఈవెన్ ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఇస్ దేర్ ఐ థింక్ ఇట్ విల్ బి వెరీ సటిల్ అండ్
Not too much going
Yeah.
on.
That is only one texture. What you're seeing there, that will show that.
Yeah, this texture is actually nice. That's what we're talking about, Volvos and BMWs and Mercedes also. Mercedes still plays around a little bit with their design, with lighting and all that inside. But I think this is the most simple design I am seeing. The moment I got in, first I felt it's nice and sturdy to sit. I
Yeah.
felt the seats are good.
Yeah.
They hold you well all around.
I think the seats are comfortable. I find the seats more comfortable than the iX1.
Okay.
The bolstering on the sides,
Little
it's a bit
higher.
more aggressive.
Okay.
So if you have like a wide back, manadi gym body kada, so manaki
Only
space sarpotlan. This width that you see, your entire back has to fit in it, right?
Oh yeah.
So if you are wide, if you have lats,
that means mine is perfect because the way I sat, itla manchi itla hug
Itla neeku hug chestunda.
correct itla V shape.
my body is a bit bigger than yours.
Yeah, there are like
kada.
pancakes. There are pancakes and French toast here.
But I think in the city, if you're only driving for like half an hour, 1 hour,
Right.
it's fine. You don't really notice it too
But
much.
one thing I noticed the moment I sat, it feels good. The only
Yeah, it
thing
feels
is,
good.
it's the ventilated seat on my back. I feel hot and I think I'm already sweating.
Yeah, but that's true of almost every car in this segment, right? Most luxury cars tend not to give you a ventilated seat in this segment. You have to pay upwards of like
Correct.
crore and a half to get ventilated seats in these.
Yeah, that's the thing about, the new gen Mahindras, Tatas and all, they're giving ventilated. The concern is the drive quality and all that differs a lot. Not a lot because Mahindra and Tata are also coming very close, But yeah, there is a little bit of a difference that if you like that edge, then you will
Yeah.
have to go for such cars.
This car also, it feels very well put together, but I think the materials are a bit more basic.
Okay.
I see like a lot of plastics, even this being plastic. Whenever you have to honk, right? It would have been nicer if this was made with like leather or something else. Each time you touch it, you get that you're touching rough plastic feeling.
Okay.
But it's like nicely designed, it's clean, everything is fine.
Simple squares.
Like this is plastic, this is soft plastic, that's okay. This is plastic.
I mean, wherever you touch regularly, these are all like soft plastics. But
Yeah.
where you don't touch, like let's say this area, bottle holder and all, that's like proper plastic. This is soft touch where you touch usually. This is soft touch, this is soft touch. Once again, piano black, which I don't like.
Yeah, me neither.
But
It's around
we
this
can't avoid
frame
this.
also.
All cars, 99% of all cars, we get piano black, especially in this area, where you tend to touch a lot and you'll have a lot of swirl marks.
PPF Zindabad.
First, PPF, which all the cars.
Visibility is also good. The pillars, everything are pretty small.
Yeah.
It's easy to drive, not complicated.
Yeah, that's one concern I have with BMWs. Mercedes is also very good like that. Visibility is good. Audi is also fine. BMW has the worst, I would say. Not worst, but that's how they are. You know, especially if you see from here as a driver, in the area under it will be like more sloping, and this will be like very compact. So it doesn't give you that airy feeling, and also visibility inside the city to drive that comfort and all is not that great.
I think to me, this is the section that feels the most outdated, and even the interface feels a little bit more dated. It used to be a lot laggier before. I think now they've improved the speed.
Oh, 360 camera, hey, good.
But you can't,
I can't.
move it. Yeah, so it's like a basic. No, actually, it's not laggy. Pretty responsive, actually. I'm surprised. I'm impressed.
No, this is nice.
Yeah, it's very
smooth.
nice. This car runs on Android Auto, so the operating system of the car itself is
okay.
Android.
So we had a doubt if CarPlay is going to display like this, like in full screen. We thought CarPlay will be displayed like half of the screen, but it's displaying full, which is a good thing. But the only thing is this will not reflect there on the dashboard. So that is the Android Automotive. In case you play Android Automotive maps over here, that will get reflected there. This is a good one. You can literally play YouTube videos on it. Thank God we have a physical knob for volume, but you can play YouTube videos. Only thing is when the
you're
car is
stationary.
stationary.
And this is all.
So what surprising thing we found right now is that it doesn't have any modes. It comes with one single mode. I don't know why they should have given an eco mode or something.
Not only EVs.
So Amol is saying that we don't have any modes in any of the Volvo cars. This is the first time. I mean, this is surprising. Two things you did not know about Volvo.
I didn't know this either.
Yeah, so Volvos don't come with modes, any Volvos for that matter, and also they don't come with paddle shifters, even in ICE engines. That's
From
crazy.
now, the older ones, their cars like
Okay, from
4
now.
stars.
So what is the range you said you get on this? 550 to
575 is the
575
WLTP and ARI
kilometers.
claim.
Realistically,
It's a realistic.
practically 450 to 480 kilometers on a full charge is what people are getting, customers are getting, and also the showroom experience that. 250 horsepower, 380 Nm torque. At least to sit in it, I feel the drive quality is good, nice and planted. And as always, my turn to drive the Volvo XC40 EV variant. EX40.
The one that they're running offers on right now is the previous year's version, which is called XC40.
So you're saying this is 2025 version, there are no
Yeah.
offers on this. Okay. So 2024 version, you have an offer.
the
Ex-showroom is
XC40.
4990. Yeah, by lakhs almost.
EX50, EX40 is around 58 lakhs.
Okay, the 2025 version. 58.
Yes.
Almost
There
10
are
lakhs
two
of
differences
discount.
in the 24 and 25 version. EX40 is added 360-degree camera.
Okay.
The other one, there won't be a 360-degree camera. Rest, and it is upgraded with Harman Kardon speakers.
Okay.
These are the two major differences what we get in EX40 and XC40.
It looks
Kind of.
good. I mean,
Most cars
Volvo
these
looks
days.
decent. There's nothing fancy, too much of fancy shit going around.
I really like this look of the car.
Kada side నుంచి బాగుంది.
For the
So that is what we are going to consider first, the rear seat comfort, because Chaitanya is planning to sit in the rear most of the time.
I think
Yeah,
the
start.
seat should have been. This is a.
See, he's so excited to talk about
I'm
it.
not. I'm disappointed, not excited. I think the seat should have been obviously deeper. Koncham
To get a better
Kada-
experience, he wore shorts today.
to get a better angle of my legs in the camera.
The thunder thighs.
Under thighs. No, I just think the under seat support should have been better for me.
That's always there for you, most of
Yeah.
the cars.
Yeah.
Can't you stretch it out, your legs?
My legs hit this, so I can't stretch it out further. It touches
I'm
here
sitting
first.
at a comfortable position already. Okay, we have to be a little brutally honest. I'm sorry, but rear seat is not that exciting. I mean, even for me, I thought for him, because he has a bigger inseam, I thought most of the cars is a problem for him, but actually for me also, if you see
No
this area,
grab handle over here.
my legs are raised that much.
Yeah, this is mostly a front row
Understood, this is a
experience.
front row experience like a BMW.
Yeah.
And kal kashtam hai koncham.
I could probably throw my kid in the back, but adults ke liye it will be a struggle.
See, all the materials and all that, they feel nice and premium to touch. Nice leather stitching or whatever this is. I mean, it's a mix of Alcantara and...
I don't think there's any animal leather in this car.
See, build quality is there. I mean, obviously it's a Volvo. It is there. Everything feels
Yeah, I saw
nice
that.
and fit and firm. This is the best part about an EV. Instant, like, that crawling feature is nice in an EV. One pedal drive, okay?
So basically, if I on it, so it's all on the.
That
it
was
is
weird.
On the accelerator.
Okay, one pedal drive, this is specifically for the city, I think. So once I throttle, it moves. And when I leave the throttle,
Start braking.
it's braking. It's nice. ఇది కూడా అలవాటు అయితే కష్టం ఇంక మనం ఎందుకు నడపడం చెప్పు.
For more regeneration, and this actually
No,
helps.
I'm
There's
kidding. It's nice. It's a
there's
very good
a
feature.
scientific reason also that brake pads won't turn easily.
So instead of using the brakes for the stop and go traffic, it's actually using the regeneration feature in it, which will, save on your brake pads. The visibility is very good. Very, very good. It feels like a i20. And usually Hyundais have this. I mean, they are open. You feel very airy. And you can see the bonnet properly, which means you can maneuver nicely in the city, bumper to bumper traffic. You get a lot of confidence doing that.
Acha, ida. Okay, inkoncham munduku elli left తీసుకోవాలి.
I like the suspension as well. Suspension is good. So finally we are done with the test drive of the Volvo EX40. Chaitanya has something good to say. Actually, he already booked the iX1, the BMW iX1, and we test driven the Mahindra XC40, no comparison, but he feels that the EX40 is much better than the iX1.
For the front seat experience,
Front seat experience, the drive quality, everything.
it felt more powerful, more responsive. This is rear wheel drive, that is front wheel drive.
The
So
rear
this
wheel
was
drive,
more
that's a
fun to
good thing.
drive
Right. This is more fun to drive
Yeah.
than a BMW.
Yeah.
First time I'm listening to
than the
something like
iX1 for sure. I think if I was only considering the front half of the car, I would take this over the iX1.
that. Right.
For me, considering that I need to think about the wife
Rear.
and the kid, I think the rear becomes important for me. And I think that's where this has some shortcomings.
Final verdict is basically if you want to go for a car that has good rear seat comfort, then I think you shouldn't be considering the Volvo.
Not this one, yeah.
Not the EX40.
Yeah, for everything else you can go with
For
it.
everything else, you can go with the Volvo. For my friend's purpose, I don't think this will work for him, the rear seat. If he is driving all the time, then I think this is the right car for him.
You should just thank Amol for
Thank you, Amol.
not
for
only
helping
helping
us
bring
so
the
much.
car, but he's also helping us record about the car. So
She is also helping us do the cinematography, the DOP.